Akwa Ibom Police Commissioner reaffirms commitment to safeguard lives and property of citizens. Rotary Club of Uyo Municipal renders selfless services to students in secondary school. Plus, NTOU rewards Best Staff of the month of June 2024. Hello there, very good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on NTOU News. My name is Clement Barikui, and don't forget that this broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103 and on our social media handles on Facebook and YouTube. Police Commissioner Akwa Ibom State Command Wahid Ayilara is affirming that the police will continue to safeguard lives and property of the citizenry against criminal elements. To this end, perpetrators of evil are being warned to desist from criminal acts, as the state will not accommodate social vices capable of breaching public peace. The commissioner made this known during a press briefing in Uyo. Details of that report will be brought to you in the course of the bulletin. June edition of the monthly meeting of Association of Heads of Federal Establishments was held with a reminder on members to sustain the synergy among sister organizations to foster peace in the country. Otube Achibong reports.
Association of Heads of Federal Establishments is an umbrella body that brings together members from different federal government ministries, departments and agencies to collaborate, synergize and check activities for the growth and unity of the nation. To this end, the association holds monthly meetings to also allow members familiarize with their organizations while charting a way forward for subsequent months' gatherings. For the June edition, Chairman Afe Mr. Udwa Robot, while commending the 2023 get-together, planning committee members stood for spirit of unity among sister organizations to promote peace in the state and country at large.
We meet every month to look at the programs and plans that we have come together as a group of heads of federal agencies to also look at how we can connect to ourselves, network, and then synergize our activities and plans and programs of the federal government.
The June meeting, which was jointly hosted by NTA, NDE, NEPC, FMH and UD, had each of these establishments present their activities and programs to the House, where the Assistant Director News, Mr. Oku Ekpenyong, on behalf of General Manager NTOU, made a brief but comprehensive presentation of the roles of NTA in general.
Over to digital transmission from the analog to now live streaming from locations on our digital platforms. Our rates are flexible and pocket-friendly. Reach out to partner and do business with us. And before I leave, I want to tell you that there's a program that's supposed to be running, and it's pending. It's supposed to be with the heads of this association.
When we come like this, we know what each MDA is doing. All the federal establishment, we gather here and we know what each other is doing so that we know the areas we can collaborate, we can partner, and we are useful to each other.
Products that are produced in Akwa Ibom State, do you know that they are exported informally? And that's the reason why our producers here, they don't benefit from what we need to give out as incentive from the Nigerian Export Promotion Council.
The event highlighted the inauguration of a 7-member committee to plan for 2024 end of the year get-together, celebration of June birthday babies, and choir rendition in Uyo. Otube Achibong, NTA News.
Rotary Club of Uyo Municipal has again rendered its selfless service to students of Asutanipe Comprehensive Secondary School of Kobudua Ekong in Ibezikwa Sutan local government area. Otube Achibong again report that this time around it was the donation of 22 toilet facilities, borehole and water storage tanks, among other items, to the school.
For many decades, Rotary clubs have continued to serve humanity with the provision of basic amenities to public schools and succor to the less privileged and vulnerable individuals. Rotary Club of Uyo Municipal is not an exception, as members of this club, with Rotarian Kubia as the president for the period of 1 year, is ensuring that lives are touched in many positive ways.
Government cannot do everything. It became pertinent that we help in little ways that we can as individuals. The essence of the Rotary Club is to gather people who have the mind to help and service their communities, who are willing to give their time and resource to the betterment of their immediate communities.
This is what was made, the club made at this time, and we're grateful to God that this has been carried out, executed, and is today handed over, for usage to the school. And it's coming particularly at this time that we have the outbreak of cholera. I really would like to take out time and commend Rotarian Kubia Mbaba. Fantastic work is done, and here is also to invite others like us who are able to afford this to move around public schools, especially in a local government area, if we can't even go beyond.
The students and teachers of Asutanekpe Comprehensive Secondary School Okomduerong are counting their blessings with the provisions of 22 toilet facilities, water storage tanks, as well as chartering of an Interact club for the students. The Principal General Asutanekpe Comprehensive Secondary School, Mrs. Victoria Ekbo, who is full of appreciation, applauds the Rotary Club of Uyo Municipal for the gesture and carry out proper supervision of the Interact Club.
Rotary Club, they gave us borehole, new toilets, and all that. So may God Almighty bless them.
The Rotary Club Uyo Municipal has made this right their priority and by providing access to clean water, which is vital to the health and hygiene of both staff and students of the school.
Goodwill messages characterized the event, which also featured award presentations to the President Interact Club and the President Rotary Club of Uyo Municipal. Utube Achipong, NTA News.
Mary's Lesser Akanglo Foundation has celebrated its 1-year anniversary with wives of late pastors selected from different Christian denominations. The widows were empowered with cash and bags of rice. The reports. Unveiled on June 28, 2023, Mary's Lesser Akanglo Foundation has continued to touch the lives of widows, multi-birth parents, and the less privileged. To mark its 1 year of existence, the foundation brought out these women whose husbands were ministers of the gospel in different Christian denominations, but passed on and empowered them. They were presented with cash and rice. The excited widows could not hold back their joy.
As I'm even moving from here, I won't even touch house. I'm going straight to my son's school to balance the school fees from what she has given me. I was thinking of how I can make it.
It is very hard, even me, very hard to buy rice. But I thank God now, my children will have something to eat.
First of all, I thank God for giving her that power, that knowledge to do what she is doing today.
Founder and president of Mary's Lesser Akanglo Foundation, Dr. Glory Edet, says within 1 year, the foundation has changed the fortunes of many in the society, promising to do more.
We know by the special grace of God, Mary's Lesser has come to stay. Mary's Lesser Akanglo Foundation, we will try our best to keep on touching lives.
Going down memory lane, the state coordinator, Mrs. Jane Esen, maintains that beneficiaries of the various empowerments cut across the state. Earlier, the Akwa Synod moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Nigeria, the Right Reverend Theophilus Basi, in his exhortation, emphasizes that Christianity is all about service to humanity.
The religion that the Lord is looking for is that the widows and the orphans are taken care of.
Whether as a commissioner, whether as an ordinary person, whether as a founder of an NGO, whether as Dr. Bonede, she knows that she must do something for the less privileged and the widows.
It's not that this gift will solve every problem, but as Christians, let us believe that this gift can multiply.
The one-year anniversary service and empowerment featured prayers for Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State, and Mary's Lesser Akanglo Foundation. Clement Barikui, NTA News. You are still watching NTA News. We now pause for some commercials. The news will continue shortly. Stay with us.
The body is made up of 60% of water. Mela table water provides good quality drinking water the body needs and is uniquely satisfying. Mela table water is produced in package by Amela Enterprises, Plot 80 Itam Industrial Area, Itu, Akwa Ibom State. It comes in sachet, 35, 50, 75 cl table water and dispensing jar. For inquiry and booking, call 0704 576 6325. Mela table water, naturally sourced, consumer friendly.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
One passenger, big auntie. Come and enter my bus now.
Hey, conductor, this cough is serious. I beg, you need to go to the hospital.
Hospital?
Doctors say cough symptoms are different in every condition. Some are dry, others are wet, like your own.
God bless you, auntie. I have told this my conductor. The cough has refused to go, and it could be tuberculosis.
Conductor, check am o. Make you dey sure, because who no go, no go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
One passenger. Big auntie, go enter this bus.
Ha! Oga conductor, this kind cough na serious matter. You suppose go hospital.
Hospital care.
Haba, doctors don talk am say different types of cough dey. Some na dry cough, but this your own na wet cough e be.
Big auntie, na God go bless you. I don tire for this my conductor and him cough wey no gree go. E fit even be tuberculosis.
Conductor, go check am o. Make you dey sure, because who no go?
No go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
If If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people there.
Thank you for staying tuned. We now continue with the rest of the stories. All contractors handling the East-West Road and the Kalabaitu Highway will have their contract terminated by July the 5th if they fail to mobilize to site. Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, handed down the warning at the stakeholders' engagement on the alignment of Sections 3B and 4 of Lagos Calabar Coastal Superhighway. The reports.
Out of 700 kilometers of the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, 107 kilometers covering sections 3B and 4 are in Akwa Ibom State, and once procurements are completed, work will commence simultaneously on all the subsections. Minister of Works, Senator Wednesday David Umahi, while briefing the stakeholders on other federal projects in Akwa Ibom State, says termination notice has been issued to contractors handling a section of the East-West Road as well as the Kalabaitu Highway for not returning to site despite the huge payment from the federal government.
Every contractor that wants to continue the games as before, we're going to terminate the project and we're going to reward it. And we are going to do everything to encourage local contractors. We will support them to build them so that they can compete with the expatriate contractors. But no more games.
Senate President Gasula Akpabio, who led other National Assembly members from the region, appreciates President Bola Tinubu for his passion towards the completion of the 3 renewed Hope Road infrastructure legacy projects.
Now that the federal government has remembered us, God has made the federal government to remember us. Through President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I came to make a special appeal that there is need to give total cooperation to the construction companies that will handle these sections of the coastal roads. We need peace to complete the job on time.
That will cooperate with you at any time and in whichever way you want so that we can actualize the vision of Mr. President on this coastal road.
The Minister of Works thereafter made a stopover at the Kalabaitu Highway, where he expressed disappointment over the attitude of the contractors in making the road motorable, directing an immediate remedial measure to salvage the situation. Clement Barikui, NTA.
Flooding is a major challenge during the rainy season, and several factors compound the situation. Diana Ajali in this report takes a look at how flooding is affecting communities and livelihoods in parts of Lagos State. The reports.
The rainy season is one period many Lagos residents dread, particularly those in flood-prone areas. In Agungi and Ikate communities in Lekki area of the state, for instance, a combination of coastal flooding and flash flood is wreaking havoc.
Everywhere is flooded, it messes up the car, it gets into our houses.
We are raking gutter, but the water is more than gutters now.
The water is like chemical. It chopped our keke. And the keke don't last more than a year here.
This road don't spoil my bike. Even my leg, if I show you my leg, this water don't spoil my leg, pata.
Maybe they should just add some drainage, or they should just, this drainage is high, so they should dig into the drainage.
The challenge of flooding, residents say, is aggravated by a construction process that has caused blockages, hindering discharge of flood water when it rains.
When they have started the crossover, there is a canal. Now they have blocked that canal. This water cannot go anywhere.
3 days now, I never open shop because of the little rain we fall 3 days ago. And this road is major road lead from Express to the community here.
Although climate change is presenting extreme weather events, experts insist that perennial flooding in Agungi, Ikate, and other parts of Lagos State can be mitigated through appropriate urban planning and effective flood control mechanisms. In Lagos, Diana Ajale, NTA News.
We now take you back to our earlier promoted report where we have told you that the police commissioner in Akwa Ibom State Command, Wahid Ayilara, is affirming that the police will continue to safeguard lives and property of the citizenry against criminal elements. To this end, perpetrators of evil are being warned to desist from criminal acts, as the state will not accommodate social vices capable of breaching public peace. The commissioner made this known during a press briefing in Uyo. Emediomo reports.
By the Commissioner of Police were for crimes ranging from murder, cultism, kidnapping, child theft, among others.
Asked me to come and I asked them why. What's the problem? Before I could know what was happening, they hit me on the head with 2 iron. Want the Nigerian police force to reward this gentleman for his gallantry, because not all police could have such courage.
In the police net is one Abasi Freke Ezekiel, arrested for cyber stalking, armed robbery, and raping of innocent young ladies within Uyo metropolis. The suspect lures his victims through an account on Facebook with the name Akparawa Isaac Udofia JP, claiming to be a famous philanthropist. Also, Emmanuel Augustine Akpayak and his gang had arranged for the kidnap and killing of Frank Agunobi while demanding 150 million naira as ransom.
The man I work with is Emmanuel Akpayak. I'm his personal assistant. I also assist him in the media because he runs a foundation. So he called me and gave instructions, and then to go and area, take a picture of the car and give him back a report.
Who is the one who chats ladies up on Facebook? Okay, my work is to get them from the location he wants me to get them to a particular location. Then he will speak with them on phone. Then they, with a word of threats, so they hand over their phones to me.
The Commissioner of Police, Akwa Ibom State Police Command, Wahid Ayilara, says the police command will continue to ensure crime is reduced in the society. Hence, criminal elements should evacuate the state.
We are appealing to parents. They should please put eye on their words and ensure that when they don't see them, they should raise alarm in time. And we are also telling the criminals that are coming to Akwa Ibom to buy that we are not going to allow them space here. They cannot continue doing this here.
The police command is urging residents to share credible information to help the security agency curb crime to the barest minimum. In Uyo, Emedion Mo, NTA News.
Time now for us to join Austin Edemudu for the latest in the sporting world.
The Nigerian Weightlifting Federation, in collaboration with the Nigerian Olympic Committee, are engaging weightlifting coaches from the 36 states and the FCT in refresher weightlifting techniques and dynamics by foreign experts as part of ongoing preparation for Nigeria's weightlifters who will represent the country in Paris.
So the seminar that is taking place here is so important to the Federation, is so important to the country, and I charge all the participants that let them listen, let them learn the knowledge from the instructor that came all the way from America. And after that, when they return back to the state, they too, they should hold another seminar among themselves there to try and impart the knowledge, but they should not just take it himself.
We've been in camp for the past 2-3 months, you understand, so the athletes are ready. We've seen the clips of what they can do, and hopefully they will make the country proud.
Nigeria has 2 weightlifters representation in this year's Paris Olympics. Meanwhile, ahead of the Paris 2024 Olympics, stakeholders are optimistic that if given the necessary support, Nigerian contingents will surpass their previous records. This follows a solidarity march and exhibition by athletes in commemoration of this year's Olympics Day run in Asaba Delta State. The state governor, Sheriff Oboriwori, was represented at the event by the Chief of Staff, Johnson Eriju.
They should be up and doing and be fair and ready to
be very competitive as we proceed to the France Olympics.
Ghana just 2 months ago for the All Africa Games. Last 3 weeks, we are actually in Benin, so they are highly prepared for the Olympics.
10th seed Grigor Dimitrov defeated Dusan Lajovic 6-3, 6-4, 7-5 and will face the winner of the match between Christian Garin and Zhezhen Shang. Elsewhere, French Open finalist Gaspard Ruud is through to the next round after beating Alex Bolt in straight sets of 7-6, 6-4, 6-4. Meanwhile, world number 3 Aryna Sabalenka has pulled out of the Wimbledon Open due to shoulder injury. With sports update, I'm Austin Edemodu, NTA News.
And it is on that sporting note we end the news this evening. Thank you for being a part of it. Remember to join NTA's campaign against rape and rapists. I remain Clement Barikui.